Yunsu greeted her with a long time no see. Chea asked why was he in front of her again, and Yunsu replied by asking back, "Why? You said you liked me too." Chea commented that fooling around with a person who had lost her memories must have been fun for him. He argued that she liked it too, even asked him to be with her. Chea smacked him away, asking why he kept coming back. He said he would let her go, so why does he keep showing up again and again? Time and time again, he pretended to let her go, then came back. Why? Yunsu replied that the one who pretends to let go and keeps coming back is actually her. Tears fell from Chea's eyes as she asked why he made her like that. Yunsu stepped a little closer and asked what she meant, but Chea pushed the knife even deeper into him. She told him not to be curious because it was all a lie. She warned him that if he tried to change her life even one more time, she would hate him for the rest of her life, and he would have to live with that. After that, Chea left, and because of the silver knife, Yunsu couldn't follow her right away. Han Chea was running barefoot in the rain, crying over everything that had happened. Then she noticed that the choker from the dress Yunsu had given her had fallen onto the road. She decided to pick it up, and just as she bent down, she saw a truck about to hit her. Yunsu was still in his room, but he could still sense where Chea was going. Then, all of a sudden, he sensed a lot of blood. He reached her in an instant, but by then, she was already lying in a pool of her own blood. He tried to lift her up, but she was in too much pain, so he let her lie there on the ground. His mind flashed back to the day he had begged Father to save his mother. When Father refused, Yunsu had dropped to his knees and begged him to turn him into a vampire so he could save her himself. Father had asked if he really believed his mother would be happy if he saved her by turning into a vampire. Not fully understanding his words, Yunsu had replied, "Of course she will be." So Father had agreed, saying that this kind of loneliness must be seen and experienced to be understood clearly. It had been a long time since Father used his own blood, but that day he gave it to Yunsu, calling him a foolish child. As expected, Yunsu's mother had refused to be saved. Instead, she had told him to live and to find happiness one day. He now remembered her words clearly, that she would rather die than become a vampire. He remembered San, who regretted becoming a vampire. And finally, he remembered Han Chea, who had just said that if he tried to change her life one more time, she would hate him for the rest of her life. But then his expression changed. Forgiveness? He didn't need it. He bit his lip and fed her his blood. Chea's injuries healed in an instant and she opened her eyes, now glowing yellow. She woke up, surprised, and wondered how she was even alive. Then she pushed Yunsu aside, but despite pushing him lightly, he was knocked back quite a bit. Yunsu told her to use her strength in moderation. Then she noticed the blood on the ground and the truck that had crashed into a tree. A sudden realization hit her, and she turned to Yunsu, asking what he had done to save her. Yunsu remained silent and didn't utter a word, simply staring at her confused face. Finally, she asked, surely he hadn't turned her into a vampire? But Yunsu was still quiet. She picked up a stone and scratched her hand. The wound healed instantly. First, she grabbed her face in despair, and then her expression shifted to anger. She grabbed him by the collar and demanded to know what he had done and who had given him permission to do it. Yunsu asked, should he have just let her die then? She replied yes, that at times like these, he should have let it happen. In response, he asked who gave her permission to die on her own. In a fit of anger, Chea grabbed him by the neck and slammed him into the ground. Still holding him by the neck, she demanded how he dared to turn her into this when she had already warned him that she would kill him if he did something like this. Then she realized now she actually had the strength to do it. And yet Yunsu wasn't even trying to resist. But suddenly, she remembered how happy she had felt when she saw him come to save her. That memory made her pause. So she let go of her grip and ran away, leaving Yunsu still lying there on the ground.